Alright, what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? What is up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone today? How's it going? I am Phil. I am here. I am live. Live. Everything that you hear is happening almost immediately. It's about, I think, like a 20 to 30 second stagger. What's up, everybody? So, good afternoon, if indeed it is afternoon for you. If not, good evening, good morning, whatever it may be. Welcome to the first of 2 gameplay streams for this lovely Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. I am Darkside Phil, and I welcome you. What's up? So, here's the deal, folks. Got some good news for you today. First stream will be Uncharted: The Lost Legacy as planned. That's what we originally were planning to do anyway, right? Tonight, I will be playing Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 3. Sony finally fixed their shit, and the episode was available to download for Season Pass holders without buying it again. So, I'll be playing that tonight. So, that's the schedule. Now, some people have been complaining that apparently this episode of Guardians of the Galaxy is really short. So, if that indeed is the case, if it actually is as short as people are saying, then perhaps tonight I'll actually have time to film a review. The problem is right now I just haven't had time to do it. Every day I've been doing double gameplay streams, and they're taking up, all the time I have, to the point where, I'm even working late and still not having time to film these reviews. The reviews in question are for Agents of Mayhem and Sonic Mania, both of which I know exactly how I want to review them, but I just haven't had the time to sit down and film. So, that being said, we'll see what happens here. We'll see if, I get the chance to do any of that tonight or not. We'll find out, firsthand. We'll see what kind of, time frame it takes to finish up that episode of Guardians of the Galaxy, alright? Now, tomorrow, folks, tomorrow is Ask the King. It is not a gameplay stream on my first stream tomorrow. It's Ask the King. My Q&A show that I do every 2 months. I have not done one of these since late June. So it's time. You should post up your questions over on thekingofhate.com forums. Okay? There's been a thread there for 2 months. The more questions that are posted up, the better the show is. That's where you should post to have a chance for your show. A chance for your question to get answered. Alright. Looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a good show. Ask the King usually ends up being a good show no matter what. There's been tons of stuff going on recently in regards to gaming news. In regards to, all kinds of stuff. World news and everything. So I'm sure there's going to be a ton of questions people have accumulated that they will be ready to ask on the show. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm thinking maybe I'll go back to Danganronpa. I haven't played Danganronpa in quite a long time, right? It's been a long time since I had a chance to play it. At this point, I'm trying to think. Almost 2 weeks. Because last week... Right, because last week with the 2 new releases... And before that, for a few days, I was playing Siren Blood Curse. So yeah, it's been a while since I had a chance to play Danganronpa 2. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow night, okay? So we'll see. It's pretty cool because Danganronpa is in a point of the game that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to expect. And people just tell me that the end of the game is basically insane. So it should be a good time. So probably tomorrow that'll be it. Ask the King and Danganronpa 2 tomorrow. How does that sound? And then on Friday it will be the Call of Duty World War II beta. And I think what I'll do is I'll leave it open. That either I'll play it all day long or I'll play it on my first stream only, and then maybe second stream will be reserved for something else. At this point, I've beaten both Sonic Mania and Agents of Mayhem, so maybe it'll be more Uncharted. You know, we'll see. Let's see, because you know what? I shouldn't have said that tomorrow's Danganronpa, because I don't know what's going to happen with Uncharted. That's actually true. I shouldn't have said that. Basically, I have to finish Uncharted before I get on to Danganronpa. So let's see what happens with Uncharted today. I don't know if I'm going to beat it or not. The reports were that this game is 6 to 10 hours long, depending on how long you take to play it. And, you know, are you good or do you die a lot in the combat and stuff? So, if I wrap this up today, then obviously Danganronpa will be sooner rather than later. But if I don't finish Uncharted today, then I'll probably maybe try to finish it tomorrow, and then maybe then Friday will be Danganronpa. Alright? Fair enough? Alrighty then. Excuse me. So, and that'll be the weekend. You know, the weekend I'll mix it up. I'll do some Call of Duty beta. I'll probably do another fighting game stream sometime this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. You know, I'll mix it up. I'll mix it up so that way we've got a variety of stuff over the weekend for you. Heading into next week's new releases, which is Mario plus Rabbids, and then later in the week, Life is Strange, the prequel season. So that'll be a good week too. So there you go. There's the schedule, folks. Outside of that, I don't have much going on. It's not like anything out of the ordinary or anything's been going on. Everything's, you know, going swimmingly. Everything seems to be all right. People are enjoying the streams and everything. What I will say is this, folks. As I said a few times over the past few days, we're reaching the end of the month. In fact, there's only 7 days left in the month. I take that back. There's 8 days left. I screwed up. There's only 8 days left in the month of August, folks. 8 days. And that means there's 8 days left for you to pledge to my Patreon for this month. I really need the help because right now we are way below the monthly goal. And it would really be a shame if we don't do a Halloween marathon this year. But, hey, I gotta stick to my guns. If we don't hit the funding goal this month, there's not going to be a Halloween marathon this year. And we are $200 below the goal. So, we need people to step up and pledge. By pledging, you will get the ability to nominate and vote on what games you want to see during this Halloween Horror Marathon. And, for the very first time ever, you'll get to vote on what kind of costume I'm going to be wearing for Halloween. Alright? So, please consider pledging if you have not at patreon.com/darksidephil. Keep in mind that this is essential funds that I use to keep things in operation, including buying video games, paying for the electricity, paying for the internet, all that kind of stuff, alright? So please consider pledging if you have not. 8 days left to do so, alright? Obviously, you guys know about my Teespring store. You've seen that, okay. You know, there's also the ability during streams to cheer, sub, and tip. And I am appreciative of anyone who does do that. So thank you to anyone who does. If you do any of those during the course of today's stream, I will give you a thank you shout out, okay? Now, obviously it's at my discretion whether or not I decide to respond or not to every single cheer, sub, and tip. It depends obviously on what the messages are. I'm not going to read troll messages. And also, I'm not going to read out a million questions and turn, you know, into an episode of Ask the King. But every once in a while, a question is okay, and I'll answer it, okay? Now, if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you sub to the channel, or if you tip me, you'll actually get an on-screen notification that pops up. In fact, you just saw one in the corner there. I want to say again, special thanks and shout out to Dr. Zombius for putting together these custom notifications for the Uncharted Lost Legacy playthrough. It was very nice of him to work on those and do that for all of us. And, yeah, it's pretty cool because you basically are getting double recognition. You get the visual recognition of the obvious, you know, on-screen pop-up, and then I'll also give you a verbal shout-out, okay? Now, I do have a favor to ask of all of you. If you are watching the live stream and you know, say, all right, I'm going to give Phil a little bit of, you know, support here, And you have the option to choose between cheering, subbing, and tipping, which some people don't, you know, but some people do. You have the option, you know, to do whatever you want. I would ask that you please tip me. And the reason I ask that is because I get those funds right away. And right now I'm in a bind financially. I've talked about this a couple times. I'm going to keep bringing it up so people hopefully get the message. In September, I'm going to be in trouble because YouTube ad revenue was way down in July. And because it was way down in July, I basically got screwed over and made way less than I normally would in a month. All right. So because of that, come September, financially, things are going to be incredibly bad for me. Like, very tight. I might have to pick and choose which bills I actually pay, which is really bad because obviously it's going to screw my credit over. And I don't want to do that, but I'm going to have the liquidity to do it. I don't even know what else to say, you know. It sucks because it's a situation where there's really no way out. I don't have anything to fall back on or anything. So, any tips that you could lend me during the course of, you know, the next couple of weeks would be incredibly helpful because I get these tips right away and I can put those towards the bills. I'm still incredibly appreciative of anyone who cheers or subs to the channel. However, that takes 2 months to clear, basically. Anything that you cheer or sub right now, I don't get that until October, which is great for October. I mean, I'm thrilled. This month in particular has been really strong. All right. It's been a really strong month for, you know, people coming out and doing those things on streams. So I know come October, it's probably going to be a really good month. But September, not so much because of what happened on YouTube. So, if you have the option, please tip, because I get that right away, and I am appreciative of anything that anyone contributes. In fact, let me go ahead and give a few shout-outs, because we had a few people who already contributed. Let's see here. We had Mr. Chris Kerr, or Krisker, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, who subscribed to the channel this morning at 7:30 in the morning. Holy crap. Well, thank you, Mr. Krisker. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Mr. Krisker subbed this morning. Shout out to him. Extreme Rules 69 did a 95-bit cheer at 10 a.m. So we actually had a couple people who came in here and did some stuff when I wasn't even on the air, which I am very appreciative of that, guy. So thank you for that. Now, we just got Tyler the Drawer, did a 15-bit cheer. And he says, it's the drawer, by the way. Like an artist, a drawer, not a drawer, like a drawer in a fucking cabinet. I don't know why I said that. He says, finally got back to watching your stream. Homeschooling has held me back. Well, sorry to hear that, Tyler, but hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. This Uncharted Lost Legacy was pretty good yesterday. So I'm hoping for more of the same. Shout out to Hey Boss Posse, who did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Hey Boss Posse. Shout out to... What? Thack My Pushy? What the fuck? People have the weirdest names on Twitch, and some of them I know are troll attempts, and some of them are just weird. Like this one, what's this supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like, fuck my pussy? But it's Thack My Pushy, so it's not, I don't get it. Anyway, did a 50-bit cheer and says, finally, maybe a good boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty. See you Friday, Phil. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what this beta turns out to be. You know, last year we had Battlefield 1 that took Battlefield back in time to a classic style of gameplay. Now we're going to have Call of Duty do it this year. Alright, shout out to Game Master 2003 is Dead, who did a 20-bit cheer, and he says, Phil, do you have any Pepsi left over from yesterday? Actually, it's funny because a lot of these companies are all the same company. I'm curious, because I'm drinking my VA energy drink this morning. Okay. Let me see here. Looks to me... Oh my goodness. Now who would have thought this? Alright. So VA energy drink. You know, VA is a company that puts out vegetable juice and kinds of fruit juice. And this energy drink has vegetable and fruit juice in it, which is why it's VA energy drink. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what company makes it? I'm going to give everyone a 10 seconds to guess who the parent company of V8 is. Because you probably won't guess it, but I'm sure someone's going to look it up online. All right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one got it. People are guessing, but no one got it. The parent company of VA energy drinks is Campbell's Soup. Campbell's Soup. Which we all know. You know, Campbell's Soup is one of the huge soup companies. Yeah. Who would have thought that, right? Campbell's Soup owns VA. But it's weird because all these, if you, any random soft drink that you buy, if you look, you'll see it's like, it's either Pepsi, Coke, there's another one too. There's like four major soft drink manufacturers, and they pretty much make like 90% of the soft drinks on the planet. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, yeah, yesterday the running joke was Pepsi sponsorships in Uncharted. I'll probably continue with that running joke today. Thank you for reminding me of that, Game Master, so I can continue the running joke. Alright, I'm pretty much done with pre-stream. I really don't have anything else to talk about. Anyone else have anything they want to talk about or bring up or anything before we get started here? What the hell? King of Hypocrisy did a 10-bit cheer and said, "Are you going to play as a black female Nazi in the Call of Duty beta? Totally historically accurate." Huh? Kekin just did a $2 tip. Thank you, Kekin. He says, "Phil, I've got chump change on this gift card. So let's..." Wow, Kekin, why did you burp so disgustingly during your tip? Okay, that wasn't him, that was me. I'm kidding. Let's try that again. He says, "I've still got chump change on this gift card, so let's put it to some good use. By the way, is subscribing on the same time frame as bits, or do you get that immediately?" Nope, subscribing is the same as bits. So even though I am appreciative of those who cheer and sub, I won't get that until October. So, like I said, if you have the option to choose between methods of, you know, ways you want to support, I would say please tip me, because that is going to allow me to get that right away and put that towards good use in September and hopefully not fall into fucking financial ruin. Okay? Alright. Anything else? Now that I've exploded. People are talking about Rick and Morty. Oh, because Rick always burps, right? No, Marty, this is not the first session of the game. I played this yesterday for about 3.5 hours. So I'm about 3 to 3.5 hours into it. Pickle Brick is asking, am I going to play Path of Exile this week on Xbox? I don't even know what that is, so I guess the answer is no. Never heard of it. Oh, for the love of God. Would you guys stop talking about me having sex with Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles? What? Sonic is over. Folks, I guess I should say that. Thank you, everyone who attended my Sonic stuff this month. I mean, I played Sonic Adventure 1, and then 2, and then Sonic Mania. So it very much was a Sonic month. I told everyone it was going to be a gotta go fast event. You know, a summer event of Sonic. And boy, was it. There's a ton of Sonic stuff I did this summer, in the past 3 weeks. So thank you to everyone who attended that. But as of last night, I did finally complete Sonic Mania. That meaning that is it for Sonic right now. But there's supposed to be another Sonic game coming out later this year, but it has no release date, so. Okay, I guess we're good to go. I don't see anyone, I don't see anyone else, really talking too much about anything in particular, you know, no questions to be answered, so I guess we'll get started. Fair enough? Alright, everyone, thank you, and let's begin. Let's continue with Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, right here on the stream.